Hello, I'm Kirk YD and welcome to Black Inventors and Innovators. Hey, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, hit the like and subscribe button. Help us grow and show the channel to your friends, neighbors, and enemies. I don't care, just share. All right, here we go. Behind me, you see an image of the SR-71 Blackbird, which happens to be one of my very favorite planes, which is kind of apropos because today we're going to talk about female black pilots. Let's start. Bessie Coleman was born on January 26, 1892. She was born to sharecroppers, and she was on a farm, and her siblings always teased her about her love of flying, and I guess they said she had her heads in the clouds, which she really did. She wanted to be a pilot, but the problem was at the time, if you were black, and definitely if you were female, you could not be trained to fly a plane. You couldn't get a pilot's license. But she found out things were different in France. So she went to France and got a pilot license. And it just so happens because it was in France, it was an international pilot's license. So Bessie Coleman was the first black female to have an international pilot's license. And she became famous for her barnstorming antics, which means barnstorming is kind of like trick shots that they do in basketball, but she did them in airplanes. Unfortunately, she died in a plane crash doing what she loved in 1926, performing stunts for people who loved her. She was nicknamed Queen Bess and Brave Bessie. Captain Stephanie Johnson, she became the first black female captain airline pilot of actually a passenger jet. Growing up, again, she had a love for flying. She had one of her high school teachers who had an airplane, and they offered to take her and some friends up in their little plane. And when she got up there, she was bit by the bug. Actually, and she came back and she started taking lessons on how to fly, and she got her pilot's license. She worked odd jobs along the way, and she got the job. She was our first female black pilot to pilot a passenger jet, Stephanie Johnson. On February 12, 2009, the first all-female black flight crew made a flight. It was in some cities back in the South. I'm not sure where they were, but they were all black. The captain, the co-pilot, and all the stewardesses, almost said steward, all the stewardesses were black, the entire flight crew. They said when they started showing up for the flight, they started looking at each other and go, hey, you're female and you're black, and you're female and you're black. And so they took a picture to memorialize the moment of the first all-female black flight crew. I bet you that freaked some people out. They were like, you're the captain? Gotta love it. Now we take our hats off back to the Air Force and the SR-71 Blackbird. Lieutenant Colonel Shauna Rochelle Kimbrell became the first female black fighter pilot in 2020. We salute her, we take our hats off to her. You go, girl. And not to be messed with. Black female pilots. This has been Black Inventors and Innovators. Hit the like and subscribe button. This has been a long one. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time right here.